cracking atmosphere inside this stadium. His goal separates the sides. Lovely finish it was as well on the near post from that corner. So the change for Manchester City sees Nigel de Jong into the action, the Dutch midfielder. Sean Wright-Phillips has been withdrawn, which is an interesting change. Attacking wide man off, holding midfielder on. Mike Dean starts the second half. He's been in charge of both of Manchester City's away defeats in the Premier League this season. They're leading here by 2-1 going into the second half.
Looks like Adam Johnson has parked up on this right-hand side. Milner maybe tucked in alongside or just behind Carlos Tevez. So Mancini just playing with his formation a bit. Joe looks like he's certainly out wide left.
He's played 4-2-3-1 a lot this season, including at the Emirates in their last league game, when their goal led a charmed life. They did keep a clean sheet. Johnson looking for Tevez.
It was a poor pass. When you consider he's a much better player than that.
Yeah, through the centre goes to Reyes Vassell. Opportunity! And perhaps the defender Kolarov did just enough. It was Lloyd Dyer who got ahead of Vassell.
Good ball to release him. Puts him straight through, gets inside. Kolarov, power there. Just not the accuracy. Takes it well down on his chest, has a quick look. The defender putting him under pressure.
13 games without a goal. Lloyd Dyer has got 3 this season. He signed a new 4-year deal, and then a week later, change of manager. But he's been very much in Sven-Göran Eriksson's plans. Certainly started the second half as they did the first, Leicester. The problem is that they don't want to overcommit against this pacey, attacking Manchester City side. They pick them off on the break. Lescott, Touré. Burner for Leicester. Boateng has seen that one. And makes a good challenge. Now Gallagher. Nicely played into Vassell. Burner. He's got the ball in play. Not able to wrap his foot around the ball.
He kept it in play, but he did have him under control, did he? Wasn't able to pick out a teammate.
Here's Kolo Touré. Now Boateng. Joe. Vieira. De Jong.
The thing we were discussing end of the first half, that maybe when Mancini was being in control of centre midfield was a key area for him. Sean Wright-Phillips has picked up a knock, or the famous are here, famous Manchester City fan, Mr. Gallagher.
Not Paul.
No. And maybe tactically decided Nigel de Jong alongside Patrick Vieira in centre midfield is a stronger partnership and something that they need just to dominate and control this game.
De Jong. Keeping the ball will be a big part of Manchester City's game plan in the second half. And that's failed there. Morton with the throw. This is nice play again from Leicester City. They played some good stuff throughout the game, but when they lose the ball in key areas, that's when City will look to attack, and Tevez is taken down in the centre circle. He's taken it quickly, looking for Adam Johnson. And he gets there first with his pace. And the ball stayed in play. Been well held up by Burnett. It took two, they have dispossessed it.
Linesman got in on the action as well there, unintentionally.
Fourth corner for Manchester City. They scored, of course, from their third one. Johnson. And it's loose again. And that's how Vieira got his strike in on goal in the first half. Boateng. Lescott now. Kolarov. Side full of multi-million-pound international footballers. Despite the 5 changes made by Roberto Mancini. Kolarov, who cost £16 million from Lazio, just one of them. Free kick here. And Bamba striding forward. He's been at the heart of everything good that Leicester have done on his debut.
Again, conceding free kicks. Not the best policy maybe for Manchester City.
Dyer. He's played that in nicely. And Kyle Norton is helping him out, and he's got a corner.
Here we go again.
Well, taken short this time, which is curious considering the mayhem they'd caused the previous 3.
Lescott's decided to mark Bamba rather than Boateng.
Gallagher over the ball, but the referee not happy about the tussling. Corner number 5 for City. And Gallagher towards King, punched away. All the attention on Bamba. Gallagher looked elsewhere this time. Not a bad decision. Gallagher once more against De Jong. City throw. Manchester City have won all 9 league games this season when winning at half-time. But this was close to a leveller for Leicester.
Another free header. Zonal marking doesn't suit everybody, and not everybody's convinced by it.
Haven't lost the lead in the second half of any league match this season, Roberto Mancini's side.
You know what Manchester City fans around the world watching this are saying to you right now? Do you have any idea?
Please stop.
That's something like that, yeah.
Wellens. That was a purposeful run forward. Just didn't quite have the right pace on the ball to find Vassell. Lescott puts it out. Dyer looking for an offside here, City. And they're not going to get one, it's just a corner. De Jong is adamant that that should have been offside.
Oh, well, he's not the linesman. And Roberto Mancini, for once, losing his touch. Never used to be like that, did it, Roberto?
6th Leicester City corner. Gallagher once again. And another free header, this time for Hobbs.
That's got to be on target, and he knows it. He's got a famous name, Jack Hobbs. Could have made himself famous for a day here. That should be in the back of the net, or at least on target. Gets underneath it, and as a result, it goes up and over.
Not working at the back from these set pieces for Manchester City. He's only ever scored 2 senior goals, Jack Hobbs, and only one of those was for Leicester 2 years ago.
Thing is, if you're Sven-Göran Eriksson, you're saying, oh, we're creating chances. And the difference, as I told you before kick-off, is who takes them. And invariably, the ability to take them sits with the Premier League side. It's a shame that doesn't count.
Yeah, that was a tremendous effort, wasn't it? It was a foul on Vieira just before the strike at goal. There's the foul. There's Gallagher.
Well, that is the way you chip Joe Hart. Although Joe would tell you he'd heard the whistle. Didn't bother to go for it.
Tevez. De Jong. Touré. Oh, it's managed to get up to Tevez, who's offside. He'll travel a long way there.
Touré wasn't happy because it took him a long time to find the pass he wanted.
Wellens. From Touré. Johnson not able to keep it in. Bernard with the throw here for Leicester. Scored against Swansea last week. With the foul this time on Richie Wellens.
Clumsy at best. I'm sure they'll wait for Bamba to make his way into that area. Maybe Hobbs vanquish the memory of that last header from the young central defender.
Taken short by Gallagher. That's it back from Bernard. Gallagher's ball in towards Bamba. Wellens. Vassell's in there, and free kick's gone against Leicester here.
Just pushing and pushing, aren't they, Eriksson's Leicester? And can't quite carve out that clear-cut opportunity. And when they have, invariably he's been at the other side of it and stopped them.
Sven Mask there. 31,200 inside the Walker Stadium, by far the biggest of the season. There's Derek Fazakerley there sitting next to Sven. He was with him at Manchester City as well. Chief scout, often used to sit next to Sven on the bench at City.
I also remember him as Kevin Keegan's number 2.
With England as well, yeah. Johnson the target here. Screwed away by Bernard, the Swiss left back. Vieira. Joe. Oh, he's told to get up. I thought he was fouled twice. One back by Vieira for Tevez. As Carl Norton caught in possession. And it's swept away by Yuki Abe.
Saw Patrick Vieira exerting his control in that midfield area. Looked like they were going away from it. Just stretches his leg, makes sure he gets there. And every referee takes kindly to that kind of challenge.
picked it up, found Vassell. Wellens. Naughty. Abbey. Very good impression, Abbey.
From my memory today, his pass has been pretty accurate. I'm going to throw him on straight away now, I won't have said that.
Of course. Milner. A typical surging run, but an atypical, disappointing short pass.
And he'll be frustrated because they're the simple things. You expect your players to get the simple things right.
Jacobs will be ruining that missed opportunity if Leicester can't get themselves back in this game.
Well, hopefully he's not rerunning that in his mind, and he's got himself back in the game mentally. It's too easy for Manchester City. Tevez is finding far too much space in that midfield area now. I know he roves and just meanders his way through the game on occasions, but this is when he's lethal.
Tevez past Abbey. Not past Norton. Good tackle. Vieira almost picked out Tevez.
Just enough blue shirts in the right place.
At the other end, Vassell putting pressure on Lescott.
Still got to turn the pace, isn't he, Vassell?
30 years of age, he's still got a few years left in him yet.
You'd expect so. You'd hope so from his point of view. We talked about Vieira wanting to retire. Yeah. The longer you play, the better.
We've got a long time out of the game. Kolarov. Serbian fullback up to Joe. Through ball from Milner looking for Johnson, who got there somehow. And Milner again.
He's feeding on scraps. Tevez, just in case Will decided his handling wasn't as good as it should have been.
To run along the line there, Vassell, and he was successful. Flag stays down.
That was a good run, good flat run.
Not much support in the middle so far. And the cross was from Bernat, who'd run a long way to join the attack.
He was always stretching at that ball, Werner, so not surprised he didn't get the accuracy he was looking for.
Wellens. Werner again. Now Gallagher. Wellens not able to outfox his man. Did well there, Boateng.
How long have you been waiting to say that in the game, eh?
Didn't even think of it.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you clearly did. Wellens gets the ball out wide. Oh, Milner almost picked it off. And they're playing some nice football here, Leicester, keeping the ball. Norton with a lovely ball out to Gallagher. Teasing it in, and Touré, oh, he's lost it hard! Oh, can you believe it? Leicester are level again. It was at the end of a lovely passing move, and Andy King, the captain and top scorer, has made it Leicester 2, Manchester City 2.
Oh, this is standard issue for Joe Hart. He will not be impressed with himself on this. All right, on the back of what is a good spell from Leicester, when you see Gallagher just drift inside, standard issue ball like that, just think Hart takes his eyes off it. Credit to King, senses the goalkeeper, hasn't quite got possession that he should. He's in there, straight in, toe poke, job done, back in the game.
Leicester City's player of the year nipped the ball away from Joe Hart. And equalises for Sven's men.
Do you like the FA Cup?
Wonderful.
Isn't it? Throws you up this kind of result every so often, and it just really does make you wonder. The magic's still there sometimes.
And here goes Abe, past Joe. Early ball in towards Vassell. What an important header from Toure.
Next goal is going to be particularly important.
Well, they've really got their tails up here as Hobbs gets it forward.
And the Leicester fans are making their presence known. They really want their team to take advantage.
Wellens.
The thing is, when fans do that cheering, you don't want to be the player that gives the ball away. So invariably, you do safe passes, and you play too safe.
Wellens. Dyer. Goes to shoot, the fans are screaming shoot. Kolarov has forced him wide.
Yeah, but he's left-footed, and he's on his way out down to the M1 on his right boot. He'll never get the shot off, will he?
But there's a lot of encouragement here for these Leicester City supporters.
Yeah, so they should. I think their team played particularly well. Took the lead, gone behind, and come back into the game.
Foul by Vassell, climbing on Dion. 25 minutes to go. It's all smiles, and you can see his first team coach there, Chris Powell. He's always had a big smile. This is Joe Hart's blunder, and it is a blunder.
Oh, he won't want to see too many replays of that, big Joe Hart. Round back to Chrissy Petal. Yeah. Another one of Eriksen's England internationals. And Joe Hart, those things happen to goalkeepers, even the very best.
No complaints from him either when the ball was nipped away from him. You sometimes see goalkeepers looking for a free kick the moment they lose the ball. He accepted it straight away. Boateng. Outside of the right, away by Bamba. Boateng again, looking for Joe. Tevez. Always off balance.
See it here. It's a good ball in, always a dangerous ball, but on that occasion it's a simple error by Joe Hart. Takes his eyes off the ball. Yep, fair play. He holds his hands up. What you'd expect from someone, good character.
Andy King scored in the third round last season in a victory over Swansea. Here they come again with Bernat. Lovely run, and that's found Vassell. And Dyer was coming in, but behind for a goal kick.
Goes back to the point I made in the first half. When Leicester look at their best is when Eriksen's short game through midfield happens, and you see Vassell play off the shoulder of a central defender, and he's still got that turn of pace, so you can slide it down the channel and half expect him to get there.
Absolutely thrilling cup tie. We're midway through the second half. It was certainly a match that looked like it could be a classic, and so it's proved.
It was always that point. Can Manchester City just turn up and just deliver a top-class performance, or will Leicester City rise to the occasion, which it seems they have done so far?
Wellens.
He just tricks, and Wellens just giving big Pat Vieira a piece of his mind. Sure, nothing Pat Vieira's not heard before.
Bernat. Well, which way is this cup tie going next? Abe. That's a foul by Boateng. Sort of position that Manchester City want to be conceding free kicks. Bamba couldn't get up the field quick enough. Taken short by Dyer to Gallagher. Dyer once more. King plays it in, Dyer goes in, and this time safe hands from Hart.
I think there's an impetuosity there on that free kick. Should let Bamba get up there, set the whole thing up. The best from Joe Hart again.
Gallagher for Vassell. Dyer, chance for Gallagher, great block.
Vassell's just popped that through the legs of Toure. Big defender would not take kindly to that.
Wellens, what a spell this is for Leicester. What a run by Wellens. De Jong with the tackle right on the edge of the box, right on the edge.
It's outside. He's never going to give a penalty for that. And you're right, it is a little spell for Leicester. Great little shimmy. Now you see it, now you don't. Whoopsie, does De Jong all ends up, and the Holland international is very, very happy that he's outside the box.
Did he know he was outside? It was so close.
I don't think so.
Hanging out a leg like that.
Now Joe Hart's got an issue. Do they try and get me on the near post? He's only got a two-man wall, or they go for the big guys at the far post?
Gallagher with his right foot with 20 minutes to go. Well, he went low. That was probably the worst thing to do.
You don't mind if he goes in the back of the net, but that just never really troubled anyone.
Offside gives Manchester City a breather.
It's been a while since we've seen Manchester City in the Leicester half, at least anywhere near the 18-yard area. At least it seems like that. And you're looking at it and you say the momentum for the last 5 or so minutes has been theirs to behold.
Manchester City unbeaten away from home in all competitions in their last 7 games since they lost at Lech Poznan in the Europa League. Very stern examination here by their former manager's side. Offside. Well, Pablo Zabaleta is getting ready to come on. His red card against Arsenal was overturned, which means he was eligible for this one. Milner, Vieira, De Jong, Boateng, Johnson, Joe. A lot of him, and Abe was in quickly. Here's Wellens. And no foul. I think De Jong may have accidentally stood on his hand there. That's painful.
Yeah, that will be painful. Don't feel there was any intention at all from De Jong.
Ouch.
Yeah, no denying he feels that. This will tell us.
There's Joe coming off, by the way, while you're watching this. Ouch.
There's not much pad or protection around that area. It's all bone.
So Joe withdrawn, and Pablo Zabaleta is the man on in his place.
Joe's been very ineffectual today. Yes, talk me through that one.
I'm not sure we've got enough time. And spray some water on it, that'll help.
Yeah, just what I need on a cold day.
First touch for Zabaleta, the 25-year-old Argentinian fullback.
See them, he's rolling his head back. He's in pain, Richie Wellens. But if you want to be back in the action, it's not a game you want to be bailing out on.
De Jong, Zabaleta, playing a little bit further forward than he has done in the Premier League recently. Tevez gets it back from Johnson. Now De Jong. Zabaleta to Boateng. Ominous little period here as far as Leicester are concerned.
When Manchester City control the ball like this, it's going to be very difficult. You're testing a team's discipline. You're asking them to hold their shape and not be stretched. Just looking and being patient, probing for that space they can explore.
Well played, Bamba. That's a thumping clearance as well. He's got Lescott facing his own goal. And Joe Hart, did he just about keep that in? The referee's assistant wasn't actually up with the byline. Here comes De Jong. Tevez. Uncharacteristically, he's completely overhit that through ball.
You can see what he was thinking. He was trying to get his boot around it just to curl it into the run of De Jong. Didn't quite get it.
We're into the last 15 minutes of what's been a compelling cup tie in the East Midlands. Are we to get a winner? Toure, straight at Bamba. Wellens, well play. Bruno Bernat, Gallagher. Good luck. Well, Norton has done exceptionally well to get a corner off Kolarov.
Well played, young man. Speed, athleticism and a bit of intelligence, because he plays off the shins of the defender.
Change coming here for Leicester City. Martin Waghorn will be replacing Paul Gallagher, who was about to take the corner. He's just found out he's been withdrawn.
It'll be an interesting thing, because Gallagher's been the man with the delivery on free kicks.
Big round of applause for the Scots as he's replaced by the 20-year-old striker Martin Waghorn. A good spell here on loan last season when he scored 12 goals. Got 3 more this season.
It looks like we've got a little bit of confusion down in the technical area as to who's on and who's off. I think it's fair to say Waghorn will be coming on. Not quite sure it's Gallagher that's going off.
Well, he's waved to the crowd.
You know what? He's probably said, let him take the corner first.
Take the corner, yeah. He does take the corner. Bamba's up again! And headed off the line by Milner. Incredible! They do not learn, Manchester City.
You know, I think he might have a magnet in his head, Bamba. That's incredible. Credit to the player. And how many times put a player on the post? Milner, good discipline, good understanding, and Joe Hart very grateful his teammate was in the right place at the right time.
A good decision to leave Gallagher on to take the corner as well.
It's that thing about making substitutions to corners and free kicks.
De Jong against Wellens again.
He's in the walls, isn't he? He's not at all happy.
A cursory handshake, should we call that?
He shakes his hand, the one he trod on earlier on.
Well, it's Lloyd Dyer who's now coming off instead of Gallagher. And his pace has been a problem for Manchester City. But Waghorn will be on.
We got there in the end.
This is what happened this time. Well, studs again along the side of the ribs this time. Gallagher's free kick. Here's Milner leading the charge for Manchester City. Speeding through the gears, up to Tevez. De Jong's available here. Oh, tremendous save!
I can't believe it. And he's thrilled as can be. You're thinking this is a gimme for De Jong. Beautiful little ball in. Lovely setup by Tevez. He's got to take it first time, De Jong. I think you criticise De Jong, but you take away a lot of credit from Wheel and say he's done a great job. Got himself in the right place, stood up, made himself big.
His last goal, De Jong, was nearly 3 years ago for Hamburg against Eintracht Frankfurt. Never scored for City.
You love those stats, don't you?
You clearly don't, shaking your head at me in disgust.
No, I'm impressed. Seriously, I'm impressed. I just know you guys love it.
Incredible. He's been waiting for a goal for Manchester City for a long time, and that did look like the opportunity. 10 minutes left. Wellens. You wouldn't rule out some late drama after what we've seen. Cassell. Suggestion he was nudged in the back. Tevez. Adam Johnson's made the run this time. Zabaleta. Free kick.
Tried to play the advantage of the referee, didn't happen. Interesting, when Tevez has got that ball, he sees out to his left Patrick Vieira running down the flank. He's thinking, I can't put it in there. I don't think Big Pat's got the pace to get in behind, so he's now got to bring it across, and that's when it all starts to break down.
Manchester City have a very important Manchester derby on the horizon next month. Before that, they have 4 games against Midlands clubs: Wolves at home, Villa away, Birmingham away, West Brom at home, all in the Premier League.
But if you take your eyes off this one, you lose it. And they cannot afford that. Mancini has set a team out, a strong team out, to win this game. He wants an FA Cup in the trophy cabinet at the end of the season.
He doesn't want a weekend off when it's round 4 at the end of the month. Again, and Kolo Toure looking down. It looks like Steve Howard, their number 9 for Leicester, is going to be coming on.
As long as Steve Howard's not offended by me saying this is a bit like the kitchen sink. He's a big unit. He's going to be coming on for the last 7 or 10 minutes, whatever it takes.
Milner. Kolarov. Zabaleta. This is De Jong. Tevez. Hooked away by Norton. And Milner against Norton again.
He was trying to fool who there when Norton goes down with Milner.
Here's the change.
Well, if Howard's coming on, you'd say a guy with that physical presence, you're going to be putting long, high balls into that box and feeding off him.
Cassell coming off, straight swap up top. A good game, the rise for Sell.
Put himself back on the map, forgotten man after leaving Manchester City, going out to Turkey. And credit to Sven-Göran Eriksson for remembering him, bringing him back in.
Steve Howard has 7 goals in the FA Cup, 5 of them for Luton, where he has legendary status.
Rightly deserved.
His last one came in that memorable 5-3 defeat to Liverpool 4 years ago at this stage of the competition. 5 years ago, should I say, 2006.
Get it right, Big G.
It'll be a first time. Tevez. Great persistence and determination, but equally so from Leicester. Wellens. Gallagher. And Tevez straight back at it.
And the referee's got this right. I think it nicks up with Gallagher before it goes out.
De Jong, Feld. First contribution from Howard. Zabaleta. Vieira. Kolarov. Offside. Leicester, the cry from the home fans. As we move towards the final 5 minutes. And it's been a tremendous cup tie. Howard goes up, and it's a foul on Touré. Look at that glare.
Not impressed, is he, Steve Howard? Complain all you like, I'm not impressed. He's a handful, Big Howard. Touré, not the first defender he's upset.
Bamba. Milner. Offside. I think once again, yes. Tevez this time. Leicester travel to the Championship's bottom club, Preston, next week. Looking to move towards the playoff zone again, but they have work to do here. They went close in the first half, that one a rather more wayward effort.
So those long direct balls coming in now. You've got Howard up there, you've got that big target man to aim at.
Howard. Oh, Gallagher. Oh, that was just behind Howard. He tried his best to control it. De Jong against Abe, free kick. The best chance to win the game. De Jong foiled by excellent save from Chris Wheel. Hasn't had an awful lot to do in this second half, Wheel, but when called upon, very sharp. Touré. Tevez. Lovely ball that is to the far side, and Johnson was waiting in the centre.
Not enough bodies for me. Once that ball goes wide, you're thinking, are there enough bodies hitting the box for Manchester City for there to be a real problem? More than enough blue shirts to deal with that.
Well, fifth corner for Manchester City. Milner takes. Well, Bamba didn't know an awful lot about it.
That ball just keeps coming straight to him.
Milner will try again. Lower one this time. Welland smashes it clear. Zabaleta smashes it out of play. Well, just a sense that everyone's run out of steam a bit here.
I'm not sure anyone's out there thinking, yeah, we'll settle for the draw. We'll go to Eastlands. I don't think anyone's thought that way yet. Don't get that impression, even at this late stage.
A replay in 10 days' time it would be at Eastlands. Here's Waghorn. Brilliantly done. Two in the middle. And they were joined by three, but Milner was back helping out. Bamba's done well here. Norton gets the ball in. Here comes Joe Hart.
Ooh. Was there a push on Howard? I think Howard thinks there was. He's played well for me, Carl Norton. So one of his teammates who's on loan at Aston Villa yesterday played particularly well. Another Tottenham player on loan who's had a fair day so far.
It was his first senior goal yesterday, Kyle Walker. Norton did score against Doncaster last month, and he scored after 45 seconds here today.
He's been a constant thorn in Manchester City's side. They've just not found a way to deal with him from set plays.
We're looking at 3 minutes of stoppage time here. What a cramp for Norton. Both sets of supporters urging on their players to win this one. De Jong. He was well held up there by Wellens. In by Boateng. And on towards Carlos Tevez. Keeper came, then went back, then makes a good save. Tevez goes for goal.
There was a chance that ball could have been slid across the 6-yard box for a teammate. I think it was Vieira.
Seventh City corner in stoppage time. Johnson, deep one. Bit of a flap from Wheel. Touré, straight back in. Tevez was there. Excellent block by Bamba. He makes a telling contribution at the start of the game and right at the end. Kolarov. Meanwhile, Howard.
The idea was right, just couldn't release Gallagher.
Boateng, 90 seconds left. Zabaleta. Vieira. Hasn't had 90 minutes in a Manchester City shirt too often. De Jong. Johnson. And De Jong has been fouled by Bruno Berner. This will be the last chance to throw the ball into the Leicester penalty area.
Or do we have a little line left in the chapter of this game?
Milner over the ball. Didn't have quite enough on it. Johnson. And flags up.
A few offsides for Manchester City players today. Good discipline from the Leicester defence. Been caught on the ankle.
This will mean we'll play on for a little while yet. Referee Mike Dean happy for Berner to get that little bit of treatment on the field before hobbling off. Time for Leicester to hoof the ball downfield one last time. Time for a sub, in fact.
Direct replacement for Berner.
Robbie Nielsen is the man coming on. As you say, fellow fullback. He'll be lucky to get a touch. Howard looking to get the ball forward straight away. Wycorn was looking to get on the end of it. Milner clears. Again, and that was a gift for Milner. Norton. And it's the end of a wonderful FA Cup third round tie today. There'll be a replay at Eastlands on Wednesday, the 19th of January. A wonderful debut for Sol Bamba, giving Sven-Göran Eriksson's Leicester the lead inside the first minute. That set the tone for what was a thrilling 90 minutes here at the Walkers Stadium. Milner and Tevez put Manchester City in front by half-time, but the Leicester City skipper Andy King ensured a replay after a horrific mistake.